Hi guys, I'm back with one more video today. In today's video, let's talk about an article which got recently viral about real estate of Hyderabad, which is going to fall in the month of March, is what the article says. So let's explore the article, let's go through it and understand what the article is trying to say. Let me share my screen now. So I'm sure you can see my screen now. So guys, this is the article which you can see here in Deccan Chronicle. Hyderabad real estate market may collapse by March. May collapse, okay? That's the keyword. It is published on December 3rd, and according to data by Anarok Property Consultants, the builder are sitting on an unsold inventory of 58,535 as on September 30. That's what it says, and you can go down, you can see a very interesting figures which is shared here, right? So it says about demand supply dynamics. See, all of us know a very simple rule. It is the game of demand and supply. Any business, isn't it? Assuming the demand is more and the supply is less, that's when the price increases. Yes. And on the contrary, if the supply is very more and the demand is less, the price reduces. As simple as that. Now, the dynamics of demand and supply is being shown here. So, if you see here from the last 5 years, data is being mentioned of quarter three. You have to understand that is not whole year data, it is just quarter three data. So, you have seen 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21 data here. If you see quarter three 2017, the orange color is sales, the green color is supply, which means the sales were more, the supply was less, which means people were willing to buy. Okay, and the supply was less than the demand, which is good actually. Same thing in quarter three of 2018. But if you see, the difference was a lot more in 2017. In 2018, the demand and the supply were almost equal. But in fact, people were buying further and they had limited options or little more better options than 2017, is what it's trying to say. In third quarter 2019, the supply became less and the sales were proportionately equal with the supply. You can see here. So if you see this first 17, 18, 19 figures, the sales were more, supply were less, which is actually a good scenario, isn't it? Now, but in 2020 and 21, because of Corona or whatever reasons you can say, the sales have fallen drastically. And maybe projects which started in 2017, right? A lot of these projects which started in 2017, high-rise buildings, they got completed by 2020. Maybe that's the reason, right? So high-rise buildings started in 16, 17, finished in 2020. You see the proportionation, the proportionately the supply increased. It came around somewhere around 25,000. You can see here, right? So supply was more, the sales were less because of Corona, obvious reasons. Now again, some projects which started in 2017 finished in 2021. If you see here, 2021, drastic increase in supply. So 60,000 units. You're saying 58,000 change, right? 60,000 units approximately were added up in this quarter. And the sales is where it was in 2018 or 17, right? So sales have not increased much, but the supply has increased drastically. So you can see there is a difference. This much is the difference, right? This much is the difference. Around 40,000 difference. And this inventory again is going to be carried forward to the next quarter. And this is alarming. This is what this article trying to say. Okay. So if you see a Dr. Kiran, what he's saying, Suchir India CEO, most people are ready to wait for the pre-launch sale from the other builders rather than shelling out the market price for buying a flat in an already constructed project. This would ultimately turn Hyderabad into a seller's market and force them to resort to a steep correction in the real estate prices. Now, this is what is actually happening. Everyone wants to buy apartment in a discounted price in pre-launch, and they're willing to wait for 3 years. Now, that's the reason this inventory, whatever you see, 40,000 inventory extra has come up. And if you see here, again, Prashant Thakur, what he says is, this is the one. He says Hyderabad turned out to be the only city in India with the highest increase in available inventory, with nearly 58,515 units available for sale. It's the only city in India, is what he's saying. Now, if you see the supply picture, the share of the flats priced between 40 lakhs to 80 lakhs is the largest in the city. So, which means areas like middle class areas like Bajpali, Pragati Nagar, okay, Miapur, all these areas generally have prices of 2 BHKs in this price range, right? 40 lakhs to 80 lakhs. So this is the highest, is what they're saying. Followed by 80 lakhs to 1.5 CR, the second highest inventory. And the third is the lowest budget flats remain the third lowest in supply. You will see that, which means there is a lot of inventory available of around 40 to 1.5 CR properties. A lot of them are available, and that's obvious reasons, right? So when the affordability is increasing, so everyone cannot afford a 1.5 CR apartment, isn't it? Now it is unsold, it is not getting sold. It's actually an alarming situation. Now, what others are saying, let's go and hear. Let's understand what Mr. Shekhar Reddy has to say, the past national president of CREDAI. He's saying that the pre-launch sale concept has brought an already oversupplied Hyderabad real estate market on the verge of correction. That's what he's saying. Yeah. And he's saying, apart from the open auction of land parcels by the government, he also believes that the pre-launch sale concept is also responsible for a spurt in the property prices in city. So recently we saw this Neopolis auction which happened, right? So where 1 acre was sold at almost around 40 CR to 40 to 60 CR, right? Now that he's saying that was one of the reasons as well. And apart from that, pre-launch sales is one of the reasons as well. Now to summarize and conclude, what do I understand from this is, see, it's a basic fundamental of demand and supply. Now everyone wants to buy in pre-launch stage because everyone wants to buy at a discounted price. Now there is no real buyer left at a price of 1.5 CR or 1 CR. It's not affordable, isn't it? Not everyone can buy in a 1 crore apartment. And because of that, the inventory is increasing. And it's going to increase further because wherever you go in Hyderabad, you will see a lot of this construction is already happening. Now, people are expecting it to fall in the month of March. Maybe it's true. Okay, we have to wait and watch and see what happens. But definitely, there is a lot of unsold inventory. You need not believe me or need not believe the article. You can see things around you. You will understand so much inventory is available around us. So what can we conclude from this? The only conclusion is maybe we have to wait for a few months, maybe till month of March, and see what happens to the real estate market of apartments. It may fall, it may stagnate. We never know what's going to happen. Let's wait and watch. Now you may ask me, sort of, how about plots? So what I understand is, see, when a vehicle of investment, see, generally pre-launch offers or flats or apartments were one of those investment vehicles for so many people, isn't it? Now, when that vehicle is no more feasible for people to invest, definitely they'll find one more vehicle. And I believe that vehicle is going to be plots. Already a lot of buzz is there around plots. I'm sure you are seeing it as well. All these investments from apartments will start moving to plots. It's already happening. I'm witnessing it. So let's see what's the future. It's very uncertain. So if you're planning to buy an apartment, maybe just wait for a few more months and see how the market is going to correct. If you're buying it for your personal use, definitely you can buy it. But if you want to buy it as an investment, I would ask you to think again, because it may not turn out to be a good investment or a great investment in terms of buying an apartment. I'm sure you enjoyed watching this video. Please share your thoughts in the comment section and let's discuss what are your thoughts on this topic. I'll see you soon in a new video. Till then, take care.